These are rappers who shot their ops, starting with Lil Loaded, a Texas rapper who quickly rose to fame, gaining a lot of attention online with his music and unique flow. Sadly, things took a dark turn in October 2022 when his brother was tragically killed by a rival gang, hitting Lil Loaded hard. When someone shared their location afterward, he took matters into his own hands, showing up with his crew armed and ready. Security cameras captured the entire incident.
Terrifying moments when bullets soar through the air outside an apartment complex in Portsmouth, and the shootout is all caught on camera.
Something out of an action movie. A group of people with some serious firepower taking aim at a person across an apartment complex parking lot. But it's not out of a movie. It's surveillance video from the Harbor Square Apartments in Portsmouth.
They came looking for I guess some residents that stayed out here, and gunshots were fired into the apartment and everything where they was at. Fortunately, no.
While he didn't openly discuss the event, Lil Loaded hinted at it during an interview with Vlad TV.
Yeah, when I was 15, my big brother got killed.
Do you know what the situation was?
No.
Okay. Do you remember getting that call?
Yeah.
How'd you feel when you got that phone call?
Really, I thought they was gonna tell me my mama had died. Like, cause my mama was stressing. I wasn't even in Dallas. I was like in Arizona and California, cause things were, I was getting in the streets, and my mama, she was trying to, help me out. But when I got the call, I wasn't even in Texas, so it messed with me, cause I know, like, if I was there, it probably could have been something different.
Did they ever find the guys that killed him?
I don't know.
Okay, but nobody got arrested, no one got convicted, nothing. Okay. Did that bother you?
Nah.
Why is that?
It just did.
Despite seeking revenge, the weight of everything else in his life became overwhelming. From accidentally causing the death of a friend to losing his brother and facing lawsuits, it all became too much, and tragically on May 31st, Lil Loaded took his own life. Next up is the baby, who's gained a reputation for surviving intense confrontations. Growing up in the streets, the baby learned early that staying alert was key to making it out alive. In 2018, while shopping at Walmart with his baby mama and daughter, two rivals approached him. Things escalated, and the baby took action, leading to one of the attackers losing his life. He only faced a misdemeanor charge, claiming it was self-defense since they reached into their pockets, forcing him to react. This wasn't his first time in a tight spot. In another incident, 6 people broke into his home, and the baby took on all 6 in a shootout. As he later shared on Vlad TV, the baby has always been ready to defend himself.
The dope kick, when they see the TV move, and that's how I know it was Pee-wee's, because the first thing you touch is the TV. I'll buy one of y'all dead.
Hate him or love him, one thing's certain: the baby is never caught lacking. Let's move on to Blueface, because in November, news broke about his arrest for attempted murder. TMZ released a video showing Blueface sitting outside with his girlfriend when several undercover cops suddenly approached and handcuffed him. It quickly surfaced online that Blueface had outstanding warrants for attempted murder with a deadly weapon. The incident reportedly occurred in October outside a Vegas club. Witnesses say a man entered the club and had issues with Blueface's crew, who allegedly confronted him, though Blueface himself didn't join the fight. Afterward, the man left, returning shortly with his truck, demanding to know who had hit him. Moments later, shots were fired. The next day, the man who was allegedly shot took to Twitter, claiming he had been jumped and shot by Blueface. One of Lil Durk's artists, known as Lil Mexico, also had to fire back at his op. On May 19th, a video of the shootout went viral across the internet. Lil Mexico was at home when a group of men approached his door. Mexico checked his doorbell camera and saw one of the men wearing a ski mask and sunglasses, attempting to open his door. The man noticed the camera and tried to cover it, but Mexico could still hear and see what was going on. Acting fast, he grabbed his rifle and headed to the door. As the man on the porch heard him, he attempted to flee, but Lil Mexico burst out the door, firing. It appeared the robber shot first, but Mexico didn't hesitate to fire back, even stepping off the porch to take a few more shots. After the video gained traction online, Lil Mexico tweeted, reminding everyone he doesn't trust a soul. Lil Mexico isn't the only OTF affiliate who's had to deal with ops. In 2019, King Von and Lil Durk were arrested in connection to a shooting in Atlanta. Authorities allege that the two men shot and robbed a man outside the Varsity, a popular Atlanta spot, stealing an expensive chain and $30,000.
His chain was snatched off his neck, and he had $30,000 stolen from him, and they stole the vehicle he was driving.
Both Durk and Von were charged with criminal intent to murder, among other charges. In 2019, a judge ruled there was enough evidence to proceed with the trial, so Durk and Von decided to fight the case. However, the case slowed after King Von passed away in 2020 in a separate shooting outside an Atlanta club. The man rumored to be the shooting victim, Alexander Witherspoon, was arrested in 2021 on federal charges related to identity theft and fraud to buy luxury items. With both suspects out of the picture, the case lost momentum, and in October 2022, the district attorney's office officially dropped all charges against Lil Durk. They did, however, state that King Von would have been indicted if he were still alive. Then in July 2021, Lil Durk faced another serious encounter when robbers broke into his home where he and his fiancée India were staying. They quickly grabbed their guns and fired back, and thankfully no one was hurt. Durk later referenced the incident in his song Pissed Me Off with lyrics like, "Ran inside my crib, but the Glock 10 was by my bed," and in another track. This next rapper who thought he had the upper hand with his rivals was Bankroll Fresh, a rising star from Atlanta whose career was taking off. He was working with big names, even collaborating with Jeezy on the platinum-selling track All There. Bankroll Fresh seemed destined for major success, but his life was tragically cut short in 2016 during a shootout outside a recording studio. His longtime friend and adversary Plug G was also involved, and things escalated between their groups, leading to a standoff with guns drawn. Plug G survived, but Bankroll Fresh was fatally hit, losing his life at just 28. Since both sides exchanged fire, his death was ultimately ruled as self-defense. Now, if you want to watch rappers who got caught lacking live, click this video.